Hey, everybody. In this session of Health and Happiness Go Hand in Hand, we're going to be learning about one of the four main happiness hormones. This time, we're going to be talking about endorphins. We're going to learn ways to identify if you're low in endorphins and how to increase them. My name is Chris Lindsay. I'm a certified happy for no reason trainer, and I help people that are struggling with indecision or uncertainty to gain more clarity in their life and move into a happier and more fulfilling life. It's my joy and my passion to help you live this sense of inner peace and happiness and abundance that you are so worthy of. So, if you're ready to live a happier life and you're not really sure how to get there or what may be holding you back, maybe you feel stuck or in a funk that you just can't shake, I can help with that. I help people get unstuck. I help them move forward and living a happier life. And the kind of happiness I'm talking about is not walking around like with this Pollyanna fake smile on your face. It's really about having an inner sense of peace and an inner sense of ease despite your outer circumstances. So that's what I'm talking about. So today we're going to talk about how happiness and health are linked. So the question is, do you have the biochemistry for happiness? Like there's a physical component that goes with happiness. So we're going to find out, going through these happiness hormones. Last time we had um, talked about serotonin, and this time we're going to dive into endorphins, which you've probably heard so much about through exercise and things. So these happiness hormones are really good for your health. They strengthen your immune system. So let's dive in. I'm going to pull up my slides. So if you have, you want to grab some paper, you want to grab something to take some notes on, this is a great time to do it. And here we go. So yes, happiness and health absolutely go hand in hand. I think I shared this in the other video. We have over 100,000 chemical reactions happening in our body right now. It's just amazing. But the four main happiness neurotransmitters, and there are others, but these are the four main ones we're going to focus on in this little mini training, if you will. Last week we talked about serotonin, and this week we're going to talk about endorphins. So here's what endorphins look like. Endorphins are a natural painkiller, and you may have heard of endorphins when it comes to exercise, right? We've all heard about things like a runner's high and all of that. So it's a natural painkiller. It lifts us up. If you're low in endorphins, you may feel really sensitive. Like this is that you cry really easy. You cry at the Hallmark commercial. You cry at the whatever. You're just a little bit overly emotional. You may have physical pain. You may feel very sensitive, sensitive to emotionally sensitive, sensitive to your environment, light and sound and noise, all of those things. When you're high in endorphins, you have that cozy sense of pleasure. Like this is euphoria, really speaks to that runner's high. This is that place of feeling comfortable, feeling pleasure, feeling like you're on top of the world, kind of feeling like, yeah, I got this, I got this. Ways to increase endorphins, we know, is exercise, movement of any kind, whether that's dancing, whether that's running, whether that's walking, anything aerobic, like anything that gets you going, right? Dark chocolate, one of my favorite things. But the things with dark chocolate is, of course, not to overdo it, and it needs to be over 70% cocoa. So dark chocolate, not just your random Snickers bar. A good quality dark chocolate is going to be helpful. Meditation also increases endorphins and reduces pain in the body. Music, so uplifting music, like music that gets you going, right? Think about things that kind of lift you up and get you going. Laughing is an awesome way to do this. So There are tons of studies about smiling, and this is an interesting thing. People who maintain a sense of humor, which is, of course, an indication of inner happiness, outlive those that don't. There's a study that shows that the survival rate is particularly higher when people are happy. The study showed that a sense of humor can cut a cancer patient's chance of premature death by up to 70%. That's a huge percentage. Just being happy, just smiling, just leaning into laughter. So happiness and health are most definitely linked. If you improve one, you improve the other. And there's so many ways to do this. And one of them is very simple. It's smiling. So there was research done by a French psychologist named Dr. Israel Weinbaum, who showed that when you frown, you trigger your body to release stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline and noradrenaline. These chemicals are known to increase your blood pressure, they weaken your immune system, and they increase your susceptibility to anxiety and depression. So we want to smile. Smiling is going to decrease those substances and increase endorphins. So yeah, smiling is a happy hormone. It boosts your killer T cells. Killer T cells are the cells that fight cancer. It relaxes your muscles, reduces pain, and accelerates healing. So if you want to multiply all of those benefits to a smile, is add a good laugh. There are dozens of studies that show that laughter is really, truly the best medicine. So this week, when you're thinking about your health and you're thinking about, your goals and you're thinking about your happiness in general, just smile a little bit more. The body remembers when you smile. So you smile and it instantly releases things. So it's awesome. So in case you haven't seen this or you need a little bit of reminder, anyone that is watching this video and is part of this happiness and health program, offering you a free gift, and it's a free coaching session. So it's really, if you could change one thing in your life to be happier about, let's talk about that, right? We can't change it all at once in one session, but I'd be happy to help you move forward with something you're really wanting to change. And if you don't know what coaching is, or you've never done coaching and you think, oh, I don't know, that sounds a little touchy-feely, it sounds a little weird, I don't know what to expect. Here's the thing. Coaching is, how I explain it, is always the opposite of therapy, like two sides of the same coin, right? So therapy is saying something happened in your past that brought you here. We're not going to get into that. Coaching is the opposite. It says, here you are today, and where do you want to go? Like, what do you want? How do we get there? What's stopping you? And we just have this conversation. It's very laid back, very easygoing. So if this is something you're interested in, you can take a screenshot of this slide right now, or take your phone out and do the little QR code that'll take you to my website. My website is BU Live Happy, all spelled out, BULiveHappy.com. And reach out to me. You'll find me on Facebook and all over the place, lots of places to find me. My name is Chris Lindsay, and you can find me on all kinds of platforms. And I look forward to meeting you. So, our final quote for this session is, every day is a new beginning. Take a deep breath, smile, and start again. So thank you guys so much. Let me stop sharing. There we go. Thank you so much for your time, for your attention. I wish for you a beautiful day. And next time we meet in the next session, we'll be talking about oxytocin, which is another happy hormone, and how to increase that in your life. So I hope all is well. And if you guys have any comments or any questions, you can comment in social media. You can send me an email, DM me, whatever. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.